Hello everyone, this is Wu'er. It has been more than 30 years since the Beijing student movement in 1989, and everyone who cares about China's democratization is thinking about one question: will 2020 be a time of change in China? After Xi Jinping came to power, the situation in China has only become more and more severe, and the space for freedom is getting smaller and smaller. The large-scale arrest of the dissidents and the rights defenders in 2015 once made us feel that the hope is even slimmer. By 2020, after the outbreak of the coronavirus from Wuhan, many people put forward the saying that 2020 is a pivotal year for change in China. There are several reasons why this kind of argument emerged. Since 2017, the Chinese government has committed extremely severe human rights violation against 10 million Uyghur in Xinjiang. They are incarcerating more than 1 million people in concentration camps based on their ethnicity and religion, and employing crude method on a scale that hasn't existed since the Holocaust. That shocked the whole world. While observing China's behavior, the world has gone through disbelief into an astonishing state. It has begun to think about one question: has the difference between China and the world reached an intolerable level? Then in 2019, large-scale demonstrations broke out in Hong Kong, which caused the free world to do some more critical thinking. Has the difference between China and the world reached a level of confrontation? The pandemic that broke out late last year and carried on into the beginning of this year has placed a sense of urgency upon the world. When thinking about China in the past, the concern was human rights versus the economy, or the level of pressure to press upon China's government for political change. Today, when facing the harm done to one's friends, family, states, and society by China, the world's thinking is much deeper and more emotional. When thinking about the same concerns, the answer becomes much clearer. Today's authoritarian China is a direct threat to modern civilization, especially after World War II and the Cold War. The world is waking up. Over the past 40 years, China has made a significant economic leap forward by relying on unchained productivity of its people, attracting foreign capitals, opening up its market, exploiting migrant workers, converting land and asset previously plundered in the name of revolution to shares of the state-owned enterprises. The Communist Party at this time, in addition to gaining power and looting the wealth of the nation, also established a powerful iron fist totalitarian state that suppressed the Chinese people's pursuit of freedom. The Communist Party stifled freedom of speech, thought, information, and brainwashed China's young generation into believing in a falsified image of a rising of power. However, when the world wakes up, a confrontation between this rising power and the civilized world is likely to come. Because of this, many people believe that 2020 may be the turning point that will ignite a change in China. The world is waking up, and the duel will soon begin. If we call this duel the new Cold War, it will not be protracted for decades like the last one, and the outcome will quickly reveal itself. The result is undoubtedly apparent. I am Wu'er. From today on, I will analyze events concerning this topic on this platform, and I welcome you to join me to follow the focus on these changes. I invite you to subscribe to this channel. I will meet you here from time to time. You may leave a message below to let me know what you would like me to discuss. Thank you for your attention, and best wishes to everyone, especially during this pandemic. Please take care of yourself.